Okay, dear students, today topic we are going to discuss memory addressing. The memory addressing is very important. How to store the data in the bit one by one, and this is the memory structure. This diagram is known as memory structure. In this structure is written the n bits, first word, second word, ith word, and the last word. Okay, dotted line is nothing but the number of words you to store. First word, second word. This is memory structure. I told what is the memory. Memory is a storage device. Any type of programs or instructions you have to typing, no, that type word you have to and execute the programs. That program you have to execute the word, and on that execution program, and that execution program you have to when you typing this that program. Uh, that program it is a very important use, and that program you have to use to the memory structure. The what is the memory structure you have, that memory structure, the memory addressing, like that is information like numbers, characters, codes, and instruction are all stored in the memory. The memory means what your program you have to store. For example, any type of numbers, characters, codes, binary code, ASCII code, hexa code, and the different number of instructions. You have to type in some important instructions. For example, C, C++ codes, and Java, and some important instructions. You have to when you type in the program, that all information is stored in known as memory. And memory is organized such that a group of n bits, the such that a group of n bits can be stored or retrieved in a single operation. Okay, hence it is word length, and group of n bits is referred to as word. What is a word? First word, second word. The I bit, the n is the called word length, and group of n bits is referred to as a word of information, and that word length can vary from 8 to 64 bits. Okay, that word is vary from 8 to 64 bits. A schematic representation of memory, that is a this is a diagram, schematic representation of this diagram. It is stored in the schematic memory structure. What is the how to store the program to bit by bit. Okay, n bits, the n bits information. Okay, that schematic, this is a memory structure where each row is called, see here in this diagram memory structure, each row is called a word. Okay, each row, for example the first word, second word, that each row is called a word or location. Each row is called a word or location. And another diagram is there. The here is I'll show you figure 2.4, example of second information of 32. Huh. A screen is not visible. Wait. Okay, wait, Neha. But first it is visible or not? Now it's not. Huh? It's okay now. If anything happen, you tell me, huh? Someone. Okay. 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 A schematic representation of memory. This is a memory structure where each row is called a word or location. Figures this 32 bit. Here is the one more diagram is there. See here. Okay. Visible this. Okay. This is a figure 2.4, examples of encoded information 32 bit word. Here each bit is, that is a 32 bits. The bit name is, that is a B31, B30 up to B1, B0. Okay, B1, B0, and sign bit. The first B31 is a sign bit, that is a 0 for positive numbers, and a B31 for 1 for negative numbers. If it is a sign bit B31, the 0 for positive number, and if it is 1 for negative numbers, and it is stored in 32-bit information, that is a signed integer. And in the figure B is 4 characters. Each character has 8 bits. Each character has 8-bit ASCII character. It is known as ASCII character, and that ASCII character is, it is storing in 8 bits. It 4-bit information, that is 4 characters. 8 into 8 means 4 characters. Each bit has 4-bit information. This is a 4 structure. This is a signed numbers, and this is an example of encoded information, a 32-bit. And this diagram is known as memory structure. In this memory structure, and you have to going to discuss for here. This is the first word, second word, third word, and last word. And here also you have to doing the sum. Each row is called the 32-bit information. And if the word length is 32 bits, then the memory word can store a 32 bit stored in integer for or 4 ASCII characters. Here see here 4 ASCII characters, 4 bit 32 bit information, 4 bit this figure 2.4. And next is accessing the memory for reading or writing item requires a distinction, that information, that is a distinct address for each location. If k is the number of address lines, then 2 to the power of k addresses constitute the address space of the computer. If k is equal to 20, for example, if k is equal to 20, we have an address space of 2 to the power of 20, that is equal to 1 mega. Okay. If k is equal to 30, here what is there, if k is equal to 20, we have an address space of 2 to the power 20 is equal to 1 mega. And if k is equal to, see here where it is, I'll show in the mark. If k is equal to 30, if k is equal to 30, then address space is 2 to the power of 30, that is a 1 g, means 1 giga locations. Okay, these two are the example. What it is, that the k information is stored for the 8 bit location. What is the k? K is the number of address lines. Okay, k is the number of address lines. Here is that the k is the number of address lines. Then if k is address lines, 2 to the power of k address you have to store. 2 to the power of k means address space. And if my address is if k is 20, what happen, my address, if it is k is equal to 20, that is a but your address lines is 2 to the power of, remember this is important. If address lines is 2 to the power of k is the address and if your address is k is equal to 20, 2 to the power of 20, what happen, 1 mega. If k is address is 30, that is a 1 giga. And this is a storing information each bit of lines. And that, and this is a, what it is, this is diagram of memory structure. This is important, how memory stores each bit. You have to store the memory, first word, second word, up to last word. And next is the 32 bit, the 4 characters, the 32 bit information, what is the sign numbers. Okay. And another one, I'll the very very important for here is the memory addressability. This memory addressability, the byte addressability. What is the byte addressability? The some question will become, explain the byte addressability and explain with big Indian little assignment and little Indian scheme. There are two ways to discussing of the byte addressability. Then what is the byte addressability? The byte addressability, the general arrangement of memory is to have successive address refer to successive byte in location in memory. That is, each location contains 1 byte of information. This is called byte addressability. What is a byte addressability? Means each location contains 1 byte of information. See here, 1 byte of information. This is called byte addressability. Bit byte. Okay. If the word length is 32 bit, what happen? If word length is 32 bit, then they are divided into 4 bytes. They are divided into 4 bytes and stored in 4 consecutive address locations. Successive words are located at addresses 048, 048, 1632, like that, with each word having 4 bytes. See here, right? What is each is having 4 bytes. Okay, that is addressability. And next is, what is the memory assignment? The memory assignment, there are 2 ways in which byte addresses are arranged. Okay, that is there are 2 types. The one is big endian, the another is little endian. Okay, these two important. One is the big endian, the one is the little endian. The big endian assignment, the diagram also I'll show you what is the memory assignments. See here, this is the big endian structure, this is a little endian assignment. This is a fixed. This two diagram, big endian assignment and little endian assignment, is known as memory address assignment. What is a memory address assignment? How to store the addresses in each locations. Okay. What is a memory assignment? A memory assignment is defined as is to store the 2 assignments to store the data. First big endian and second one is a little endian. And big endian is where a word is given the same addresses as that of The most significant bit means MSB, leftmost means LSB, byte of the word. MSB and LSB, byte of the word. This system is used in Motorola and PowerPC processor. Here, it is very important. Big Indian is used to the Motorola system and PowerPC processor. Here, high order byte of data is stored at lower address, and vice versa. The next is Little Indian scheme, where lower byte addresses are used for least significant byte of the word. This is used in Intel processor. Here, lower addresses contains low order byte of the data. Yeah. See here, what is the difference between Big Indian and Little Indian scheme? The Big Indian is word is given same address as that of MSB, word of the data. Okay, and Big Indian is used to the Motorola and PowerPC processor. And what is a Little Indian? It is a lower byte of addresses are used. Here, Little Indian is lower byte of addresses are used for least significant word byte of the word. Okay, and Big Indian is what is that? And word is that most significant byte of the word is used. And Little Indian is used in Intel processor, and Big Indian is Motorola and PowerPC. This is the difference. And lower addresses contains low order bytes of the data, and Big Indian is higher order of the byte of the data. That is the difference. The Little Indian is lower order bytes of the data, Big Indian is higher order byte of the data. And here is a memory structure is used. Here in the memory structure there are these memory address assignments. I'll show you in the diagrams. There are two diagrams here we are presenting. Their diagram is for memory assignments. First is Big Indian assignment. That Big Indian means here word address, byte address. Okay, the here is Big Indian. The word address is starts from 04 2 to the power of k, and I told what is the k. The k is the address lines. Okay, k is the address lines, where k is the address lines. 2 to the power of 4 minus 2 to the power of k minus 4. Word address. And what is the byte address? Byte address starts from 0 1 2 3, and next is here 4 5 6 7. Then it is 2 to the power of 4 k minus 4, 2 to the power of k minus 3, 2 to the power of k minus 2, 2 to the power of k minus 1. Okay, there is 4 byte of word. And a Little Indian, it is a reverse process of this. This is a higher byte of data. Big Indian is higher byte of data, Little Indian is lower order byte of the data. Lower order means the word address is same thing, only byte address is changing. What is the byte address is changing? It starts from byte address. See here 3 2 1 0. Again see here 7 6 5 4. This is the lower address data. And here also same, the lower address data means 2 to the power of k minus 1, 2 to the power of k minus 2, 2 to the power of k minus 3, 2 to the power of k minus 4. Okay, this is the Big Indian, this is the Little Indian byte of the data. This is a higher order, this is a lower order. Okay, and what is the main important thing is here is, in case of 32-bit word boundaries occur, addresses 048. Okay, in the above figure we say that the word location have aligned addresses. We know that the number of bytes in a word is a power of 2. In general, words are said to be aligned in memory if they begin at a byte addresses that is a multiple of the number of bytes in a word. For example, if the word length is 16, for example, if a word length is 16, 2 bytes. See here, what I'll give an example. If the word length is 16, you have 2 bytes. Align words begin at the byte addresses 0 to 4. For word length of 64, tell me, 64 means 2 to the power of 3 bytes. See here, if word length is 16, 2 bytes. 8 into 2, 16. And for word length of 64, 2 to the power of 3, that is bytes. If word length have 16, 2 to the power of 3 bytes. Align words